Welcome back, guys, and thank you for joining me in another episode here in Icarus. This will be episode 24 of our new adventure with the new guy. He is the main protagonist of this majiggy that we're doing here. Today, we're gonna start a new world. Okay, so it's time. We're gonna drop on Styx. We finished with Olympus, everything. I'm gonna keep it on normal. You may want to do it on easy because your character it's already fully grown. But yeah, well, first time do it on easy, okay? After that, do it on normal, otherwise it won't be that amazing. Okay, create new new playthrough, new play. That's how it's gonna be called. Now, what should we get? I want movement speed, so I'll grab the Tekken armor. By the way, you should have all of this because I believe you mine for exotics. I know I did. I would like that one for module slots, but I will not get it. I will get that. Okay. -5 suit inventory slots. +3. Oh, -5. That's +2. So that one is giving me 1+ module, but I have -5 inventory. That's not amazing, you know. So I think I will take that guy with 2 slots. Yeah, because it's I don't have a penalty on the inventory slots. Although inventory slots are not that much important unless you're carrying a bunch of minerals. And then if you have the backpack, it's kind of good. I seem to remember having more of these guys in here, but I don't know what happened with it. Okay. I know for sure I lost some when I deleted a character or two, but it is honest. You know what? Let's go with that. Okay, we're gonna put that one. We're gonna have -5 inventory slots, but we're gonna compensate with a backpack. Okay, +6. It's fine the way it is. We have 3 slots, so movement speed, of course. Caves. Yeah, well, that's good. Hypothermia is really good. Poison, movement speed. I seem to remember to have one in here with damage, melee damage, and stuff magic. Those are wasted money. That's how I call them. Poison is really good. I'm gonna grab another one with that. You know what? Let's keep only those two on us because I don't know. I think I think the other module it's with AG. Let's check it out. Loadout. Yeah, that one. That's what I was looking for. Resist, deep one, and basic one. Yeah, see, that's what I usually take with. So it's exactly that suit with those. That's what BIG is having it. So I'm not gonna strip BIG. Let's look. Is this guy's unlocked? Movement speed. No. That one. Let's make one of those. It's 50 with exotics. You're not gonna have that one unless you go. No, the other way. Supermedius. Well, in that case, the new guy shouldn't have it then. Shoot! Okay, good stuff. So we're not gonna take that one. That's what I said. Styx. Did it already created that world? The new playthrough. Open world. Did I push on you? Load. Full play. This is the one, right? I think so. Olympus open one. No, why is it Olympus? Styx is gotta be. So it didn't create that. Okay, good stuff. Good stuff. New world. Open world on Styx. Full play. New play. No, it's gonna be full play. What Styx? Just to keep it the same. Claim. Uh, no, no, we're gonna grab this one, okay? Because I'm gonna use only those two. You can change them on the planet at some point if you want. It's fine. We're gonna need oxygen. We're gonna need water. You should have those already. I'm gonna take a knife, a bow. We're gonna make some arrows in there. Gonna take the axe. We got the backpack. Only 2 slots left. I would like a gun, but I think we're gonna drop with those later. Just to make my life easier, I'm gonna take the furnace because we're gonna need to smelt materials. And well, actually, we could make it without it. It's this little bit. Maybe we're gonna drop it down later. Actually, shoot, this is bad. So we need 7 and 7, I believe. But before having 7 and 7, just to make the OES, we need to have, I think, 40 iron ingots only for the end. So I'm gonna drop this one because I don't want to make one out of stone, and we're gonna take that boy. And that's about all that we can carry. Let's go. Where? That's the main question. I usually go in here. We have another open world on Styx in this lake in here. It's been heavily modified. Not much left in there. We're gonna drop in there with BAG just to make the Great Hunts. I don't want to spoil this world with the Great Hunts. I know that world, that part of the area, it's a bunch of nodes in there. We're gonna get in there. So check this case out if you want something different, you know. Recommend. No, we're just gonna go in there. Drop. Yes, please. So this will be episode 24 of Icarus, but actually it's gonna be the first episode of us on Styx with the new guy. We're gonna do all the missions on Styx, and then we're gonna move out to Prometheus with him. I'm pretty certain we're gonna do the Great Hunts with the new guy in here on Styx as well. But it's gonna take some time, because first we gotta have everything prepared, like a base, like a stuff, you know. Just because I want to push out content with the Great Hunts, we're gonna do those with BAG on the other Styx world I have. We're gonna scavenge whatever we can from that and make it happen on the other Styx world. But this is our new home with the new guy on Styx for a good while. Now, while you're in here, you're...
First things first, if you want to complete missions for the UDA, you'll need to craft a short-range radio. Plenty of folks need help, and factions pay well for prospectors that offer their time. Up to you. Stay safe.
Your greatest enemy here are the Komodos in the beginning. Well, actually, just about any time. Because they have a nasty bite. They move kind of slow, but that bite of them, they put poison on you, and it's really bad, okay? It's really bad, really, trust me. You don't want to live that, through that, should I say. You might be tempted to grab a sickle. Maybe you should do that. It's gonna give you a lot more fibres, but then again, a sickle is kind of easy to make, you know, because you kill an animal and you make the bone sickle, and that's it. We're gonna need a lot of those fibers, that's for sure. Our inventory is looking good, everything is just nice, and this one is not fully repaired, but let's pretend it's fine. What time it is? 9:28. Well, it's a good time to be alive. Let's just put it like that. I just found my first buff. It's good. Found some cocoa in here, apparently. Yeah. We need this stuff. Okay, so let's grab a couple of stones. Let's hit this rock. You're gonna need some stones just to make the crafting bench as well. So, yeah, we're gonna need lettuce. It's good. Okay, let's grab it. Now, this pig that I've chosen is just amazing. You should spend your money on it. It's called the Nymphs. The thing that is just amazing, it's minus 50% over encumbrance penalty. And I see that they upgraded it just to make damage on the armor. That's for the grants. I don't think we're gonna have those in. So it's gonna be just amazing. Okay, I can make 99. We're gonna need 9. No, let's make only 50 because we're gonna throw them away. Anywho, first things first, fire and bed. Okay, we got a chamois in there allegedly. Okay, first we're gonna collect. Usually you get a lot more leather than you get fur. So you see the difference? We're gonna have enough for, and you should grab those bones with a pick, by the way. Where are we? Oh, that's our island. That's where we got it. Yeah. We're gonna need the leather and the fur just to make the bed, because that's really important. Where the heck was that? In here. So 9 more fur. Let's grab these buffs. That one and this one. You better watch out because in here you got bears as well. If you want, you can do bone arrows with those bones, but don't care about them. Those bears. So on this island, it ain't gonna be fun in the beginning. That one, I think it's a, yeah, it's a Kia. Watch out with those guys because they steal your food from the fire if you leave it outside. In here you get like this. You have bears. You have basically the bear is spawning around here and it's walking around, going through there, through here, and then through there. You get crocodiles, which are really nasty. You get komodos and wolves, and I don't remember what else. The occasional deer like that one, and I don't remember what else. But I think it's a beautiful spot. I like it. That's why I chosen for myself. We get a couple of caves nearby. I don't know how many. Can we make that bit? Yes. Mission accomplished. Do I have enough to make the craft? Yes, we can start building. Right. We have a few nodes in here. In there-ish, in there-ish, in there-ish. More on that side, more on that side, more on that side, and more on that side. We have a cave in there. I think there is a cave in there. Might be mistaken. One up top. There is underwater caves in here. I think it's on the other side. I gotta watch for the cracks. That's right. You see him? Yeah, watch out. We're gonna have to have spikes in here all around this. You dive through there and under that, or in there, and yeah, in there. You have a cave under, and you go in there. I don't want to piss that guy off because it's gonna be really bad for us. I was thinking just to make in here a little shack out of wood, but no. These guys are really tough to kill. You don't want to mess with them while you don't have good guns with armor. They kind of following. We didn't drop with such a thing, okay? Because it is what it is. We're gonna grab them, but for the time being, let's get. No, we're gonna go in there and build in there. Once we're gonna have, I don't know, stone, let's call it. Let's not say can't. Okay, stone. At least a stone base. And we should have how do you call that? Spikes? Walls? Yeah, something like that. I think around here is what that was, that cave. In there, in the bottom, like that. So we gotta go down to, okay, that's a little further than I remember. So this will be our little home in here. Apparently we got the oxide, we got the stones. It's good. Let's see what we have inside. I don't have a light. That's stupid. We come into this game without a light. It is what it is. Sorry about that. How about you die? He got me through that. What do you think about it? It's a bunch of these guys in here. I don't understand why. And I just got poisoned. But it's fine the way it is. We're gonna collect all of them first. We're gonna use them for arrows. This is our home, believe it or not. So let me make a torch. That should be done before entering the escape. But talking about BAG. BAG forgets everything really fast. Okay, we got that. We're gonna put the smelting magic in here. We will need some silica soon enough. We will need those. Let's put some light on. Let's see if we can find some coal. There's gotta be more of these guys. The worms, of course. Yeah, I was just talking about you. Oh my god, why so many? I don't remember having so many. This is gonna be bad because... Got me again, mother lover. They're gonna keep on spawning on us, so we'll have to move very fast. Basically, I think they spawn each other day or something like that. Well, we got the iron, but I didn't saw any coal, and I'm kind of getting over encumbered. What do you think about it? Got some water in here. Don't drink. Okay, grab a canteen from space. I see the coal in there. We're gonna have more worms popping up. Of course, the torch extinguished. Come on, get up. If you got exotics, this is the place where you're gonna have them. Okay? We don't, but it's fine. We don't mind it. We're gonna grab a little more coal because that fire needs to burn as well. And we're gonna need to make some steel as well. Guess what? We gotta advance a bunch until we're gonna have a mining bench. Well, not a bunch, but anywho, you know what I mean. Basically, when we're gonna move on the island, I wanna have in there, let's say, 2 by 2. So 4 floors up, 4 floors down. That's 8 floors. We're gonna need, of course, the walls, a door, over encumbered. Right. What else? Some walls and spikes. Not many, you know, something like. But if it's gonna be a 2 by 2, you need at least 2 walls on each side. So that's 8 walls for you. So we're gonna do the right thing and make a little more. Drop half of them. Burn that iron. That's not what I wanted. Where's my fire? Oh, it's in my pocket. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. It's fine. Burn that, please, for me. That's food. That's food. Hello? That's food. That's ammo. Let's go and grab the silica. I think I saw a node around here-ish. Exactly. It's a bunch. Good, because we're gonna need a bunch for the concrete. We're gonna bring better weapons from the space, like the rifle and the pistol, the revolver. Once we're gonna make the OEI, OES, whatever. And that's gonna be one of the first things that we're gonna do here because it's needed very much. Good. Let's make that because it's gonna be needed as well. That's our first destination in there. That's the first thing we got it. Also, let's not forget machining bench needs... Oh, it doesn't. I was pretty certain that one needed the other wood, you know? Maybe it's the fab that needs it, or they changed the recipe. I don't remember. So that one used to require that wood that you make in the refined wood. I'm pretty sure of it. Either way, you see in that, right? Okay, good stuff. Let's not drop that. Oh my. Yeah, you can stay in there. Let's deploy that one in there. We're gonna leave in there. I don't even know what. Let's dump everything here actually. Gonna take some of it back right about now. We're gonna need the set. But I don't remember what. Electronics maybe? Maybe. Let's just make it happen. We're gonna need some charcoal. So let's put 100 of these boys in here. The rest is gonna stay in there. Once that is gonna be depleted, is gonna automatically grab that one. We have some woods in here. Let's grab bones, fibers, that, and maybe some stones. Make a sickle for ourselves. If I can find it in here. Perfect. Next thing we're gonna need is some bandages in here. Apparently I can make only one. How about those? I can make 4 of those. Let's make those. Those are essential. More important than the normal. Okay, let's use our sickle in here. Light it off. Not seeing any movement. It's really good. Grab more of this because we're gonna need to eat. Speaking of, buffs just went to buy on us. We're gonna take care of these boys when we're gonna have the herbalism bench. Not planning to put one in that cave right now. Ain't gonna happen. I think that's gonna be fine, BIG. Yeah. Let's make 6 more because I wanna have 10, and then let's make 10 of those. So I'm gonna need some more fibers. Oops, not that one, bitch. Okay. 10 of those, kill them. And then we're gonna need a bunch more fibers. Because guess what? Rope is needed for those walls. So let's do this. After that, we're gonna go around. Maybe I can't remember because I haven't looked where the nodes are, just to see what kind of nodes we have in here. Now, if you want to make this one easier on yourself and not rely on the RNG factor, I suggest you make something like, think about 5 names, okay, for your wall that you like. Put down the first one, drop in here with your character, and that scanner, the deep ore vein scanner, and start looking. We might have a warming. No, it's fine. For the notes, do you have what you need nearby? What you want? Basically, what you want. Let's repair that. Always keep one of those on you if you can. I won't. What you want is iron, copper, gold, and then your choice. You know, the more the better. Shh. But those are like essential. Now I don't want to rely on that because no point in it. No point. There is a point in it because you do less running, but I just want to make like without cheating, without using that magic. So I will not do it. We're gonna go out just a tiny bit, explore around here, go kill some more stuff. Because remember, stone pieces require leather. So we're gonna need a bunch of it. I don't know. 2 free stacks? 200, 300, that is for you? Stuff like that. Add it, don't worry about it. And then we're gonna come back in here and start building basically. Now we put a bunch of fibers in there. I can start making the rope. Let's see those ones. So we said something like 3 on each side, that's 12. Okay, so we need 144 in there. And another 72 in here. So we need something like 220 rope. I don't know, something like that. I can make 79. Make all of them. Drop all the crap in there. Drop that one in there. It's gonna keep on chewing. We need 40 just to make the anvil. After that, we're gonna need 120 nails just to have the crafting bench. So it's gonna be a second until that one. That one I don't wanna see it. Well, it's only sharp. So let's pretend it's good. Let's go and collect a little more of this amazing stuff in here because we know we're gonna need it. And then chop some more wood because you know we're gonna need it. And then mine some more iron because you know we're gonna need it. Yeah? Okay, good stuff. So let's do that. How many? Oh my god. Yeah, well, I'll see you inside in a minute or two or 8 or 18. Okay, Cyclobrook. Let's get inside because it's getting pretty bad with this storm here. It ain't that bad, but I think I have enough. So we said 200 something, right? We got 80. Can I make 140? Oh my god, I can make it a lot more. Let's make another 50. Leave the rest of them in there. We're gonna need those in there, those in there. And we will take these guys just to have our threat buff in here. Fourth buff is gonna come when we're gonna have an armor with an attachment. Until then, yeah, it ain't gonna happen. Let's grab 40 of this. Let's make already the anvil because that's the next thing we should make. And then we're gonna focus on that. We need 10 epoxy and 120 nails. Okay. So sulfur will be good. If not, crushed bone works just fine. It ain't gonna be enough, that's for sure. But totally different story. Oh, I see. So I'm gonna have to wait some or stop those. I'll clear everything, make that one first, and then continue with the ropes. We have 14, so we gotta have 100. And let's make another 15 there. Should be fine. I don't know, because you need some rope for that one and for the next stuff as well. Let's put those in there. That one, actually, in there. There, I said. There, there, and there. No. In here, I said. Somewhere. Yeah, perfect. 12. Okay. Give me 12. Well, actually, we're gonna turn those like that. Oh yes, we said something about oh yes. So we need 7 ingots of copper. Let's take care of that. This one is gold. Oh, we got right in here the amazing stuff that is burnt. Amazing. Went all the way in the back in the cave for it, and it was right in here. What do you think about it? Pretty blind in here. Well done, sure. So this is gonna be enough for the beginning. Let's dump it in here. Is gonna be the front, is gonna be prioritized. That's what we want. We need 7 of them. Of it just to make the oh yes. OEI, OE, whatever you wanna call it, that one we gotta make. Okay. Next thing is that one, masonry bench. I'm not sure I wanna get in there yet because I don't wanna live in here. For sure I'm gonna get pneumonia at some point. It didn't happen until now, but it is going to happen. And it's gonna be painful outside. Okay. With that stamina debuff, oh my god, I don't want it. I don't want it. It might be a good idea to get out of the cave from time to time just to reduce that timer or to reset it, should I say. But then again, you start the timer again when you're getting back into the cave, so honestly it doesn't make a difference when you're gonna get it. But you're gonna get it for sure. It is what it is. Let's put already our spawn point in here. Got it. We needed 7 of them. Perfect. Let's grab the exchange interface. Again, 63 row. Okay, let's do it like that. Craft those 65. Make them 20 less because we just make that, or I don't know. Probably I can make 49 more. Let's do those. Is that one taking? Yeah, it took 8. Okay, good stuff. Let's put this on outside. Right in here. And let's say like this. Request equip. What do you want to have? That one is just amazing. You can use it. I would really like to use that one because that's why we made it. we will make that one happen. We will need that one at some point, but I'm not ready to drop down yet. We will need pickaxes, no javelins, no. We get more oxygen and stuff filled up in there. We can already have the shotgun, which is just amazing. And that's about it. Maybe a better bed? Yeah, we could do that one as well. A better sickle? We can build one in here. That's why I don't have a better sickle in here. I used to have one, the Martinez one, but yeah, character was deleted. Let's drop that one, just not to run around too much. And to see what kind of deposits we got in here. Wouldn't you? I'm not, maybe that one. Yeah, well, no. We'll stop in there. Request. Okay, here we go. Coming down. Allegedly is going up there. What is that thing? I don't know, but here we are. Where? In here. Okay. Got it. Let's grab all of that. You know what I forgot? I grabbed the guns, but I forgot to bring down the ammo. Stupid. It is what it is. Sorry about that. By the way, welcome to the channel. If you're new, my name is BIG. Always doing kind of this stuff. Workshop. Ammo. It's in here. Okay. That's for that. And that is for that one. And then it's incendiary, but it's only for the other rifle. So we don't have bullets for our rifle. That's too bad, mister. That's too bad. That means we cannot use this baby. I was pretty certain we will be able to use it. Allegedly not. It's fine. We're gonna just send it back. Yeah. Well, let's come in here. Request equipment. Put those and those in there. Request. The other one will go up. Let's see where the new one is gonna drop. Come on, go out. And now the new one comes. Always on the ridge up top. Okay, let's go up in that case. This one is no longer here. Okay, good stuff. I found the other one. Grab all the ammo. Put that. Grab all the ammo. Deliver. Good stuff. Now, consume these guys. We got bullets for our magics. Let's see what kind of seed we have here first. Reload these boys. Already, I'm not afraid of those guys. Okay, it's just amazing. Good, glad enough. Let's look for the important stuff. All right, no signal from this place. Okay. Normally, let's go. There are those notes in there. We're gonna see what they are. There is one there-ish, one there-ish, one there-ish, more on that side. I think, oh, look, a Komodo. I think I'm on the wrong spot. Yeah. I should have been on this ridge. Sorry, Mr. Komodo, sir. Going up. So I was not scanning in the right direction. We have all the free buffs. We're good. That meat acts as a good killing magic stuff. You know, you want it in your system. We got a wolf in there. Okay, let's move. Bear is not around here. Apparently. Amazing. Okay, good. Let's pull out that thing and see. No iron. Oh my god. Silica. Sulfur. Platinum. Titanium. Well, that one in there apparently is titanium. Or it could be the one up top. Because that one, it's allegedly in a little other direction. Salt. Oh, that one is salt. What do you think? Scoria, clay, obsidian. Super cool dice. So, oxide. That one it sucks. Okay, good stuff. Coal. Copper. What would we got the copper right in here? This is really good because copper it's one of the things we're missing the most. And no signal for the gold and the iron. That's really bad. Okay, but there are more of these amazing nodes all around the place. Okay, this one is salt. If this would have been iron, it would have been just amazing. It is what it is. Let's go further there because we have more up top next to that either, I believe. We'll see. So we're looking for iron and gold. Okay. Even if they are a little further, it's fine. But I really want to know where they are. You know, there is one around those boulders, if I remember correctly. This is the geyser. Somewhere out here. What are you? Silica. Silica is good. Concrete is needed. Composites are needed. It's getting kind of late. Well, we got aluminum kind of close. That way, apparently. Oxide we had next to the base. We got a stone in here. Don't care about that. Titanium. We have one, I believe, closer. Platinum. So, what we got the sulfur nearby? So it's in here. Silica is right next to us. Iron. We didn't find iron. Let's move that. Iron is the last piece of the puzzle. We're gonna see exactly where we're gonna have that. Actually, I need to kill those things. I need the letter. That wasn't a kill behind. It's fine. Okay. You should move with your bow, not with that scanning tool. You know why? Because you got a lot of fast animals coming after you. It's very likely you're gonna have a jaguar from time to time. I don't know where, but around here-ish somewhere. And you wanna have the bow. With wolves, everything is highly aggressive in here. They're gonna come for you. So you better be prepared. On the other hand, if you have that scanning magic with you, you get so much good stuff. It's gonna be just amazing, but not exactly useful. You know why? Because that one scans so far. So we already scanned from that side whatever was on this side. Okay, until here. You don't need to pull it out everything. Okay. No worries. Perfect. Drop the bones, make that happen. That and that in there, that one in there as well. Let's start cooking some good stuff in here. That and that is the same buff. Grab those. Apparently we don't have enough space in there. Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good, but that one ain't gonna have enough space. Amazing. Let's sleep for the night. Okay, first night on Styx. Happened. Was not in the fire, by the way. Good. Tomorrow? Yeah. Amazing. Those guys are pretty resistant, especially if you're messing with them with the stone here. Just like the crux. You don't really want to do that. Okay. I think in this place we can scan. Let's do that. We got... No, we don't. What was that one? Coal behind us? Aluminum. So the aluminum is it's close by, like there-ish. That's good because I want to build in there a bridge. That's what I usually do. Oxide in here. Titanium in here. Platinum. Really close. That way maybe? Perfect. That one you don't collect that much. We still need iron. We're gonna move around like this because they're more. But this time I'm gonna keep this one on me. Let's just keep on moving. Let's just keep on grooving. On this piece of land in here, we got another node. And it... Oh, sorry. I didn't saw you. Okay, good stuff. Quite curious. What's in? Okay, I don't remember where it is. We can do like that. 66 aluminum. In there? Platinum. Okay. You maybe... You want to be careful when you dive into this one. Because the cracks... I don't know what the heck that is. It's a fish swimming on the surface. So if I came until here, it's obvious there is nothing on that side because we made the skin in there and the skin in here. Nevertheless, let's get a little further. Maybe there will be something in there. By now? No, there is. Okay, good. Let's get in that side. I thought I slept for the night. How comes? It says 5th. Oh, it wasn't the time to sleep. That's why it's so dark. Oh, wait, let's stop. That's a brother bear. Don't want to play with him. A boar. Good stuff. Apparently we're gonna have an issue with the iron. What are you? Aluminum? Okay, good stuff. More in here. Let's move that. I'm gonna keep this scanner out. And let's hope it's not gonna be long until this guy is gonna beep, 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 boop, boop, iron. Okay, you know, something like that. Yeah. Of course, it's gonna be a minute until we're gonna have the electric drills, but we wanna know from the start. Because if you have, like I had at some point, 11 nodes of salt nearby, but no copper, no iron, no nothing, forget about that wall and make another seed. Make another one. Delete that one and make another one, you know? Just like that. So we have more in here. Unfortunately, there's no iron. That's really bad because iron, it's one of the things that you need a bunch in the beginning. A bunch. Of course, we have that big cave in there. We have more caves around. What? It's so much easier just to have a drill in there. You know? I mean, we gotta find it. No other choice. This is really bad. I'm already thinking to give up on this seed, honestly. But of course, I said I will not do it, so I will not do it. Let's keep on. Should go and sleep for the night, actually. I think that thing... smelter magic in there already finished with the iron and the copper that it had inside. So maybe we should leave this iron search for some other time and just go back home, you know? I think it will be wise. Don't forget, nighttime animals are a lot more aggressive than in daytime. That's a jaguar for you if you never saw one. Really bad. Bad kitty. Yeah, no iron inside. It's no iron inside. Really, really. Oh. Yeah, it happened. Okay, let's get back home. Let's not break our leg again. Let's get back to the base, shall we? It's in there. So it's your choice if you sleep for the night or not. Me, I prefer to sleep. So here we are. We can keep those on us. Health, stamina. That one. Let's just consume all of it. Don't care about him. Then we're gonna throw it away. we're gonna have that, that, and that. Those the same. Let's just dump them. We have that amazing thing, and that, and that. Those are our 3 buffs. Pretty yes. I'm gonna keep those on me because most likely I'm gonna finish them. We're gonna need a bunch of nails. So let's make that one happen. Already have 120. Okay, let's make 20 more. I don't know how many. We're gonna see in a moment. Measuring bench. Give me those 120. We didn't build, right? Okay, let's do it now. Let's start. Oh my god, we're gonna need so many nails. It's just amazing. Give me all of those, turn them into nails. Come on, get in there. Nails, please, maximum. Give me that measuring bench, all the leather. Give me that iron ingot. All that. All the rope, gotta stay. Okay, good stuff. Measuring bench coming down. Measuring bench coming down. We're gonna have worms. So let's put it somewhere else. Okay. No, not that. That. Wood and stone. Wood, we have some. We get the stones. Somebody's gonna have to mine it. Yeah. Okay, more for BAG. Perfect. More. It's coming. It's coming. Walls and stuff. We need wood. We need nails. We need wood. We need rope for the spikes. And 6 more iron ingots. So let's grab our pick. Let's get to business. We need the iron. Yeah, certainly. So in a cave like this, daily, you have something like, I don't know, because they changed the numbers. So you used to have something like 6 to 10, okay? But they are popping out from only 4 holes. So when you're gonna get out of the cave, you're gonna reset them, and the other 4 that didn't respawn will start spawning. They're gonna get like closer in the front of the cave at the entrance because you didn't went all the way in the back, something like that, you know? Or even if you kill them all, you're gonna have a little more spawning. So watch out. Okay, good stuff. And I just got pneumonia. Amazing. Let's go for that stone. These big boulders will respawn because that's the setting that I have in this world, so it's fine. You can grab them each time you log out. The next time you log in, they're gonna be back. That being said, I think that once we're gonna make it on the island, I'm gonna stop it because it's a bunch of boulders in there. Trees as well, and I don't want them to respawn in my base. In the beginning, yeah, it's cool because we need a bunch of stone for the stone, for the concrete, for everything. Oh, but afterwards, it ain't that cool, mister. It ain't that cool. Nevertheless, I want to move out of this cave pretty fast. So that's exactly what we're gonna do in this first episode. But we're not gonna go into wooden shack or that shack for that matter. No, we're gonna go into a stone base. So here we are. Already have a bunch, meaning 231 is just good. We see the 2x2, so we're gonna need 8 of those. Let's see. Give me 200 more. 8. And walls, 2, 4, 6, 8. Guess what? Let's see what we're gonna need. I think wood is gonna be an issue, stone, maybe leather as well. Yeah. Let's go already grab chocolate tree down because we know that one is coming really fast. No point in waiting, you know. Plus we're gonna need a bunch of wood for those walls as well to protect ourselves. Yeah, baby. Gonna need all of that as well. So let's grab 2 trees out of here and we're gonna get back inside. Okay, we have 8 floors. Let's... I'm stupid, I should have made base. Okay, let's make 8 walls in here. Now we're gonna miss the stone. Amazing. Let's leave those in there. Let's leave those in there because they're gonna be turned. Unbelievable. I'm stuck in my bedroom. What do you think about that? The big bed BAG in here, or should we say the new guy, it's unable to pass over a bedroom. Yep, it happened. It's fine. Okay, I'm able to make the 8 walls. Let's see about those walls. This one pisses me off. I'm gonna take this one out. Okay, put it back. Out of the way. Amazing. What's... Well, we gotta wait for this one to finish. We're gonna need some beams because I wanna lift it up from the ground just a tiny bit. Just not have issues. That place is not exactly flat. And since I was stupid enough not to make those, well, actually we could make them right now. Let's make 4 of those. Even if it requires more materials, it's gonna be fine. Let me make them. Because the wood bases are good. They're good, we can keep them, we can move on with them. I said the stone bases, okay? Because we can put the concrete walls around them. And it's gonna be just amazingly good, you know? But it's a lot better than the floors on beams. So we're just gonna do that. Okay, so those are done. Those are done. Well, I need half of them, but let's pretend it's fine. Let's grab those and those. And the benches one, because we're gonna grab it with us. Guess what? Yeah, don't care about that. Drop it in there. Perfect. Let's say 3 on each side. So 12. We need 12 of those. More nails, please. Can we make such a stuff? Well, apparently they're the only thing that we're missing is those, the wood. So let's make 9. And try and remember that. Let's grab more wood. Okay, let's make 3 more walls in here. I grabbed a bunch more wood. Dump those in there. Make that epoxy happen. Have we made? We have 12 walls. Let's make 12 of those if we can. Again, need more wood. Okay. Okay, good stuff. We're gonna bring more wood. Just a second. Coming up. Well, we got some good food on the way. Let's actually do this. It's a lot simpler. These guys in here, they didn't used to spawn like this. You know, the worms? Yeah. It's pretty bad. I'm not enjoying it much. Grab all of that. It's okay if your food spoils. Actually, you would want some spoil meat. So when it's getting closer to spoiling, like that, if it's like, I don't know, a few seconds, you can spread it out and it will spoil all of them together, basically, not as a stack. And you want it because creature deterrent first level works with spoiled meat. Good stuff. Put it in there. Okay, so we have 12 and 6. Can I make another 6? What now? More wood. Amazing. Okay, I go grab more wood. Okay, I grabbed 2 wolves and another log in there. So let's see how many worms we'll have this. It's like each time I'm entering the cave, I have some of them spawning. I want those, so it doesn't bother me that much. It's fine. We needed another spike. Why can't I make one of those? Oh, we need 6 ingots. Well, here we go. 6 ingots incoming. We got the gate. So we can surround our little shack in there. 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 of those. We're gonna need 4 of those in the first part of the program. Okay. That one I'm gonna keep it spoiled because it ain't that amazing. Let's turn all of that into epoxy because we know it's coming. We know we're gonna have issues with it. You know we're gonna need it. What else? We have the gate in there. Amazing. Let's leave those in there for the time being. Actually, we'll be able to carry everything. I want to put that one already in my shack if I can. I'm gonna be over in combat. I think so. What else? Well, we can be back for everything. See, let's grab that stuff. You done. Grab everything. Grab the bed, the fire. Put the heavy stuff in there because we do not need it right now. That stuff is still working. That stuff is still working. Let's grab that one because it's not working. Can I make that one? I want. Let's see. Because I will not use this crafting bench. What I would like to use the other one. No? So epoxy was needed. Another 14 rope. Can we make them? Only 2. 12. Okay, good stuff. And more ingots. Iron ingots. Well, we got a bunch, mister. Grab them all. Is it enough? It is. Let's... Oh, I'm over in let's put that one in there. Let me grab some more fibres. What are you? Okay, no fret. And make a little more rope in there. And we're just gonna go with the machine bench in our pockets. What do you think about it? I think it's just amazing. And then we're gonna make a future deterrent. I think. With this earth, actually. Well, we got a storming coming. I'm not enjoying that one. So... yeah, well, I don't want to go in there and build on a storm. Because you want to take your time when you build it. The first foundation, the first foundations that you're gonna put down are really important, of course, because they're gonna dictate the way your base is gonna go. So I don't want to be in a hurry. Guess what I'm gonna do? Gonna leave this one to finish whatever it's doing. 70 something seconds. You're gonna spoil meat. Amazing. I can drop some of those. Not enough inventory space, you know, but those are going away, so it's fine. And we're gonna have that machine bench done immediately. Those 4 minutes, 108. I gotta spread all of those. Come on, have you done it? It's gonna consume a bunch of this resource. Sorry, perfect. Those are spoiling. Those are gonna spoil like immediately. I want them all spoiled. Guess what? So we're just gonna do that. Since I don't have enough inventory space, I'm gonna use actually this guy here. I hope it's not gonna cook them. It ain't. Perfect. We need that spoiled meat. Okay, that's the only reason I'm doing all of this crap. Okay, we're safe. I can pick that one up. I'm gonna wait for that storm. And guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna get to the other side on the island, basically. And gonna put in there our little shack. So, see you guys in there. Well, it looks like that storm is just about to die down. So, let's just go in here somewhere. I don't know exactly where. And we'll see what we got in there. I have with me the necessary items. we're just gonna make it happen. I just killed the bear, so I don't think we're gonna have a bear again until tomorrow, at least. So it's gonna be just fine. Buffalo, crabby, amazing. This will be all the placing. At some point we're gonna put a big wall because you have the creature there. They will not spawn in here, but they will wander. And a lot of creatures like to wander in here. Okay, this is gonna be a little private spot. Let's not build from here, because if you build from there, cracks will come from this through here onto you. You know, yeah, exactly, it's gonna happen. So I'm thinking in here, because it's higher, of course we're gonna cut down all these trees. We're gonna make it happen, but I'm thinking this is the highest place. Yeah, I think so. So let's start from here. At some point we're gonna make straight in there a bridge. That's about it. We're gonna have a bridge in there. If we have something interesting in there as well. Well, this is the spot. This is we're home. Okay, we're home. This one I don't want to leave it into the foundations, so just gonna pick them away. Also, before logging out, I will come in here in the settings, and we're gonna make in here that thing with spawning, respawning stuff. Fiber foliage respawn off. It's off. Make sure it's off. Okay. Large stones, yeah, it's good. Leave them, because we're gonna need a bunch of stones. Those. But the foliage, no, thank you. It's fine. So how was I lifting that one up? I think it was control, page up, page down, page up. So you see that those herbs, whatever, are gonna poke through it. I think that's gonna be just fine, because we're gonna have a floor. So I don't want to make it too high. Let's make it like that. Only a 2x2 for now. Let's move inside here with it. We have the force, but we're gonna use them as ceilings for now. That's gonna be my entrance. Full wall, because I don't want to be seen by animals yet. That one is not well placed. Okay, you're gonna need to go away, mister. Like that, it's fine. I didn't make the door, of course, because I'm stupid like that. Do I want to have those floors on? Yeah, I think I can have kind of one of them. You see the Komodo is coming. Okay, let's start with that gate. I'm gonna put it in here, because soon enough we're gonna expand this one, make it a little bigger. So right in there. Wood walls. Oh, sorry. One. Like that, let's say. Just to have enough space to put another foundation or two in here, and some stuff next to it. I'm not planning to put much in the back, so it's fine like that. But don't make it too tight. You don't want it tight. I think that's gonna be too much in the ground. No, more. Lower if you can. No, you cannot. Okay, it's fine like that. In there, let's call it. And then just try and make those align. We might have issues when we're gonna drop that tree, but it's fine. Is it gonna matter? I don't think so. And we still have 4 walls, so what I built in the beginning was 4. Okay. It's fine the way it is. Good, good, good. Somebody will have to build something here. Let's go grab the rest of the stuff, basically. and bring it in here. We're gonna bring. Oh my god, the cricket's on in. Watch out. The benches. We're gonna bring everything and put them into that base. So I'll catch you guys back when that one is done. So I just got back with all the crap from the other side, and I made the textile bench. It's counterintuitive to make one, but make it because that's where you do this amazing stuff. So 10 spoiled meat, 23 sap. We got those. Okay, what else? Top armor for head and arm. So we're gonna need fibers. That's a bear. Good stuff. We got a bear nearby. Gotta be careful. Let's grab some more fibres. You wanna grab the stuff from around your house just so that you will not burn. And your stuff, it ain't gonna burn if you're gonna have a fire, or should I say when you're gonna have a fire, because you're gonna have it at some point, because lightning, it's a thing in Icarus and it's really bad. Okay, so hello, I want that, thank you. Okay, so it was head, arm, perfect. Yeah, well, I didn't want to grab those, but I will grab them because everything can burn. And if it burns, told you, the fire spreads pretty fast. Even if you have a fire whacker, it ain't gonna be fun. You cannot extinguish it, and all of these guys are gonna burn in here. I don't want that one to happen. I'm not seeing the bear. Not that I'm complaining, you know? It's fine. So next thing is to chop down all these trees in here because they can fall on your base. But there's gonna be in a future episode. This one is long enough. This is our little shack, our little place in here. So we got a place to vent the cold away, you know how they say it, and to sleep. It's just amazing. We got our little setup in here. Let's make that thing, if I may please. Why not? Oh, I put away the stone, the wood, and yeah, okay, good. Give that veggie. Let's hope that that one is not gonna burn because of fire. Normally it doesn't. We got the creature deterrent in there. It's just amazing. Let's dump the rest of the stuff somewhere. Okay, we got the deterrent and we have 12 spoiled. So we're just gonna put this baby in here. And on a little area around us, we're gonna be protected. Nothing is gonna spawn in here, which is good because cracks around the lake and something in here. If you wanna have more, make another one. I don't wanna. We're gonna have a better one soon enough. It's gonna be just amazing. But for the time being, this will have to do, mister. Let's sleep. For a day, we got our stone shack. We can expand it as much as we want, provided we put in the work. I think we're doing pretty good. We will need more iron. We already have the machining bench. Basically, what I would really like to do right now is make that thing this thing, because we need it. We need to start making missions. This is the way we advance. We didn't came in here to colonize this place and make farms. No, we came in here to make missions. When I'm gonna cut that tree, it's gonna be really painful.
Great work. Now that you have access to short-range radio, you'll be able to take on simple missions. If you want to take on more complex assignments, you'll have to craft an infrasonic relay device. Oh, almost forgot. Cinetai have come up with a fancy new way of shipping.
So basically, you're able to hunt rabbits if you want those. This one or whatever. Hidden cache is interesting, but it ain't that amazing. Operations.
Oh yeah, schematic should be available if you want to build one.
We got a storm. We got a storm coming. Well, that one just went away. And the thingy that was in here just went away somewhere. Amazing that it happened just like that. I didn't expect it, honestly. Otherwise, I wouldn't have put my shack in there. My device in there, you know? But it happened. I just wanted to cut down these trees so that they will not fall on my base during the storm. But apparently my stuff, my contact device was destroyed as well. Which is pretty bad if you ask me. But it is what it is. Well, now I got more work to do. Amazing. I wanted to chop down these trees anyway, but not this fast, you know? And for sure, I don't like the fact that my station flew away somewhere, God knows where. Normally should have left in here a bag, a pouch, or something. It didn't. So watch out. Okay. That one got messed up in there. Gotta make a hammer. See? So let's grab some stones. Let's make the hammer. Where? In here. I need 10 fibers. Not an issue. Got a bunch. Craft. I don't know. In there. Let's call it. Hammer that one in place. Because we are in a storm. The good news is that we don't care about it because we're in a stone shack. Even if the trees are falling, we're gonna be fine. This guy took damage from that tree. They can take damage from the animal as well, but I think we will be just fine. Now, what are the chances that I can find my contact device? Slim. At the best. I think we should build another one. I still have a tree up top in there. Amazing. Give me one of those because indestructible. Put it up here. Perfect. You see my contact device? It used to be in there. It flew away with that stupid tree. And didn't came back. Yep, that's how it went. Well, now gonna look like half a minute after it, and then gonna be back in the shack because it's pretty bad out here, you know. Nevertheless, episode long enough. I think we achieved a bunch of stuff today. We're gonna leave it in here. Into the next one. I saw in there that we were available to do some missions, so maybe we should do those. Of course, I cannot build another contact device. Yep, make me a liar. I can. Good stuff. Let's try not to put this one next to a tree, BIG. That will be just ascendingly good. Well, told you, trees are falling. That one's gonna fall as well. Amazing. Let's just put this one in here. Somewhat protected. So we will be able to start with this free amazing stuff in here. Don't do that one. Not yet. You're not ready for it. Okay? No. Don't do it. That's a trap. Don't do it. It's really bad. I don't know why that one is in there. But we can do that one. Encroachment. Yeah, hunt creatures. It's amazing. And built in designated areas. But that one, if I remember correctly, you gotta build in a bunch of places. And you gotta build a lot. And high rise, exactly what he said. You gotta get high, okay? You gotta make an observation tower. But you need steel, you need concrete, you need glass, you need electricity. So that's gonna hold us back for a minute. Those are even worse. Okay, so I will take a look at those, like on Icarus Intel, see exactly what we need to build in there, and we'll see if we're gonna do any of them or not in the next episode. Was really into the exposure in there. I think we should grow our base a little bigger, make it nicer, and start doing concrete stuff, because no point in making it out of stone. So we should expand that away. So I'm guessing the grind will begin soon enough. Oh, that's why I needed the refine. Amazing. Now we know. Guys, we're gonna leave this one here. Thank you so much for being here, for watching this. If you like, don't forget to drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and if you wanna see some more, and if by any chance you wanna support my dream of becoming a full-time content, you can do that by grabbing yourselves an amazing membership. Thank you again. I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.